The classification books are going to be here on sale.
Everybody who is here, my name is Mr. Moses, District Education Officer Kabale.
Pledge to cooperation as pledge to security. We are still with this team up to the last day, and team feel free, feel comfortable. The political
about here that has been probably a challenge, but not a challenge, which most Ugandans are going to praise when they go back home, is here, whether it is midday, whether it is 5 o'clock or morning, the weather is the same. And I was even wondering whether the business of water here makes sense, because people have not taken much of the water that is here, because all the time the water is cool. You don't need to spend money on water. Here don't function, because even when you put the water outside there, the function of the fridge will be performed there. So why do you buy a fridge? So we are very grateful for bringing us this that have attended this championship, and it is the biggest number of local governments ever sees that has attended this championship. And that means the whole country is here. But if you had witnessed him without the upswing, beating hundreds of people here, you would even say, what is this? And this is a gift that God has given us. And it is what we are promoting. And therefore that requires us to have more money to cater for such kind of groups, because if we don't do it, then they will be left behind. Somebody comes all the way from Kapchorwa to come and perform, and very excited, very happy. So we want to thank the parents that are here. If there are those in the Kabale here with such kind of children, please don't hide them in the bedrooms. These are very good people, and they will do us a lot of work. So we want to thank you so much, Kapchorwa, for bringing this young boy here. As you be aware, because the UPE that comes, a certain percentage is targeted for co-curricular activities of money, because all the money that we are using here is from government. The association is using money from government, because government sends money to districts. So when the districts bring money here, it is the same thing that the government is doing. It could be the dispatching of the money from the center to the districts. At times it delays, and when it delays, it affects our activities down at the districts. So we want to request that there has to be timely dispatch of this money, so that the sport officers are able to do their work. Allow me to help us. Kampala begin bringing their divisions. Rwanda, Kawembe, Makinge, Central, and the other one I have not mentioned, for a purpose. As a division of Rwanda, they have more schools than some of the districts that we know that are here. And therefore, when we continue putting them together, we deprive them of the rights that they should be having. Minister, kindly, I don't know whether the Kampala representatives are among these ones here. Kampala? Kampala? Thank you so much for coming. You also went to the meeting.
I'm Rio Misho Alex, Chairperson Kabale, Chairperson Kibezi Zone, and also Representative Western. I'm from Kabale District.
Thank you. It's organized on a regional basis.
and it was a chance for Southwestern to host. And good enough, Kabale qualified with what was required in the checklist for the ministry. I want to congratulate this National Kids Athletics and SNE Championship is a program of the ministry. However, we have an association with delegated responsibility, which is delegated to carry out primary school sports activities, and is headed by the President, Mr. Bwambale, and the Uganda Primary Schools Sports Association. 6 substantive sports officers in Uganda. Why can't they be getting? This is just one person in the local government. It's my humble request. I trust you, as the people of Kabale have trusted you, and this group we have already shared, we trust you. Kindly submit our issue to be handled. At least if we can be catered for the next financial year. Honorable Minister, we have tasked these sports officers and they are making annual accountabilities and reports. It is a reason as to why we have received these numbers than ever.
For the organization that you have done, I've had people appreciate and keep it up. Come on, the system is ready to host again. We are ready and we are willing to host again.
Officers to raise some issues. I am here to represent the ministry, and in particular, I'm standing in for the State Minister for Sports, Peter Obang, who could not be here because he's also somewhere in the east representing, rather handling a similar activity. Somebody said that the people from the wise come from the east. I think you never concluded it. Normally we say the wise come from the east, and they came from the east, but they settled in the west. So that's where we are now. Take back in my back office report the issue of the salary enhancement for scientists who are sports officers, if I got it right. The second point was the funding for sports activities at the local level. So those 2 points, I will deliver them and then we can discuss them as cabinet and see what can be done. Thank the organizer, the Ministry of Education, for choosing Kabale District as the host district. I hope you have enjoyed the weather. I hope you have some time and take these children to Lake Munyonyi, to the mountain gorillas, a few kilometers from here, while you are doing this activity. The future leaders, our young people who are participating in this championship. I'm extremely happy, especially to see children with special needs participating in activities of this nature. And of course, I want to thank our dear mayor for hosting this activity in your great municipality, which we believe without no doubt that will become a city because we passed it at parliamentary level. 2 points to make. I have thanked you. I want to make a point on the importance of sports. Sports develops talent. And from the looks of the people that have traveled from all over the country, Uganda is full of talent. So I want to thank you, the sports officers, the Ministry of Education, for looking up to these children to search for their talent and develop their talent. We very much appreciate you. Sports also promotes patriotism and nationalism. I'm sure, and we are delighted with the few children, those who travel from the east, from the north, from the central, from the south, when they gather together, they feel a sense of patriotism and a sense of nationalism. So sports promotes national integration. So the activity we are participating in today is an activity for national integration. I want to thank you. But also sports promotes discipline. And you have seen the way our children are disciplined. But I want to advise the organizers, when you are handling the students, because you are teachers, you know the concentration span. I think beyond 30 minutes, 40 minutes, the children are doing something else. And you can see they are somewhere doing something. So when we are doing the program, we should compact it in 30 or 20 minutes so that the children can also listen to us. But nevertheless, this is just a lesson for learning. This spring, so we need to continue encouraging sports in our country to promote this spring. It also protects the children from bad habits like drug addiction and others. So I want to appeal to you children who are here, please remain disciplined, avoid issues of drug abuse, avoid issues of squandering your life, because for you to be and enjoy a medalist status in this country, you must have life to begin with. So we want to urge you to remain disciplined. We want to urge you to continue working hard, very determined, loving your country, loving your teachers, loving the inspectors, and above all, loving God and respecting your parents. Of Peter Wang, the Minister of State for Sports, and on behalf of the ministry, I really have the honor to be with you this afternoon, and I wish you the very best while you are here in the district of Kabale District. This is the home of the brave, and you should be able to enjoy this place. It's a very nice place, and we are happy that we call it home here in Kabale.
Lira District. Yumbe should be here, Yumbe District. That is Lira. That was our former athlete. Cultural estate. Thank you. Now back to the host, Town Black.
Thank you so much. I wish I could be thanking him in an NRM style. Asante sana. Ndio zaidi. Thank you.
The national champion in 200 meters.